What's good, everyone? Accent Boy here, back with another video. Shout out to everyone for liking the channel and also responding to every comments, man. But however, man, we got a sad story coming out of Maryland, and as you guys could see from the title, an innocent young girl basically lost her life due to the hands of some careless teens. And just sitting here and doing this video is really touching, because here you have a young girl who is trying to be the bigger one by trying to break up stuff and also trying to protect her brother. But in this case, it was her last day defending her brother. So people, we're just gonna let the news chop it up, and then as usual, we're gonna come back and react to it.
She was shot while walking home from school. Today, 7 News Maryland Bureau Chief Brad Bell talked to her dad, and he joins us now with his heartbreaking loss. Brad?
Yeah, brutal story. Look, I want to show you what's going on right now. This is the scene of the crime yesterday, and you can see all these crime scene investigators, basically the entire staff of the Crime Scene Investigation Office for Prince George's County Police is out here. They're literally on their hands and knees, as you can see, going through the leaves, looking for evidence in this crime. And yes, we did learn the identity of the victim. We spoke to the father, to the family. Absolutely heartbreaking. Her name was Jada Medrano Moore. That's her, number 24, on the website Huddle, playing basketball for Duval High 2 years ago. Her father, though no longer in the area, says Moore loved basketball and loved Duval.
Very intelligent young lady. She was inspired to go to the WNBA. She was just like a team player.
The 16-year-old killed after school yesterday, just a block from Duval. According to multiple sources, she was trying to protect her younger brother from a group of masked teens who appeared to be waiting for him. The sources say she was trying to break up a fight when one of the teens first hit her with a gun, then fired one shot.
It looks like she made a jump in front of a bullet just to try to save her brother.
At the high school today, a heavy police presence both on and around campus. This student telling us it's been a tough day.
You could tell that people were pretty shook by what happened. You can tell by their faces, especially since they had, the teachers had to make an announcement about what happened. Even my teacher, in our first period, looked like he was about to start crying.
As for the investigation, police say they've made no arrests. Even though the shooting was witnessed by a group of teens, they're still looking to identify the shooter.
We are determined to find a suspect who callously, in broad daylight, killed one of our teenagers in our community.
So back live now, you can see they are desperately searching for evidence in this. The family also posted a social media post this afternoon calling on those who were out here, because we're told there was a group of teens here, calling on them to cooperate, to tell police what they know. Sources telling us so far they're not getting much in the way of cooperation. In Lanham.
So all right, there you guys go, or should I say, there you guys hear it. From the news anchor. Senseless killing for no reason. And I'm just wondering here, where do these teens are getting these weapons from? And as I always said, a lot of these younger ones are doing the killing these days. I know adults are doing it too, but these teens, they got no remorse for no one life. You know what I mean? You remember back in the days, people used to, whenever they get in an argument, is always, you gotta throw the fists up. And I think they call it run it at 30 or 20 or whatever. And nowadays, it's none of that no more. Nowadays, people are going for their gun, both adults and also teens. Just the other day, at my local mall, a teen was arrested for carrying an illegal weapon in the mall. You know what I mean? And this is a 15-year-old teen. So you know a lot of these teens have access to these weapons. And it's just sad how this young girl is being her brother protector and end up losing her life because these dusty ass dudes decided they want to bully her little brother and actually did wanted to take his life that day, it seemed. But however, she was the one who actually got hit from the bullet and also from the gun from one of those individuals. And this all goes to show you how a lot of these young teens, they are being misled by in today's society. No matter what type of advice you give these teens to leave the streets, leave the gangs, leave the guns, it just goes through one ears and through the other. So many of the times it make no sense trying to educate these youths. This generation is very lost. You know what I mean? And I feel like the brother know what's going on because these dudes came to bully him and also seem like they was willing to take away his life. I feel like he should come forward and talk who these guys are because there's no way these guys are just gonna see you on the street roaming, leaving school, and just decide to trouble you just like that. Even though you have a lot of troublemakers, but this little brother know what's going on, and as I said, he need to give more information because, dude, you lost your sister who's trying to protect you. You know what I mean? Anybody would come forward very fast and give the police information. And I understand the dude probably is traumatized because he's a high schooler. But when you lost a family member due to the hands of bullying, you gotta come forward, man. You know what I mean? And I really don't understand how the dad even have the heart to really speak to the news, man. I could imagine what he's actually feeling deep down inside, knowing you just lost one of your kid and have to bury one of your kid. You know what I mean? And it's just sad, man. We need to get these criminals off the streets, both adults and a lot of these younger kids, because they're not doing anything positive to the community. You know what I mean? We keep on seeing it replaying over and over. They get out, they keep on doing the same crap over and over. But same time, could you blame them? Because the justice system, we all know, is all about money. They know you let these dudes out, they're gonna come back there, so it's more money for them. You know what I mean? And it's just a senseless killing. Like, you guys have a problem with her brother, hash it out, do a one-on-one fight. You know what I mean? But when you guys gonna go to the little dude's school with a gun, that shows how much of a PUSSY you guys are, and can't even do a one-to-one fight or even try to hash things out. You know what I mean? And it's just sad. This poor girl lost her life for no reason. Well, not saying for no reason. She was trying to protect her brother. And I think any sibling who would definitely care about their other sibling would definitely do the same. But I said we need for that little brother to come forward. And in this case, I feel like this little brother probably, in the black community, they always talk about no snitching rule or whatsoever. In this case, I feel like this is what's going on. This dude probably don't want to snitch, and next thing he feel like they're gonna come for him or his family member. But come on, dude, come on. You lost your sister who was trying to defend you, and if anything, you gotta be the bigger man and do what's right. Don't worry about people calling you a PUSSY, because if it was the other way around and you end up killing one of their family member, you don't think that they would wanna get you off the streets? Huh? So, as I said, man, we gotta do better as a community as a whole and get these young thugs off the street, and also these young and these older thugs, because they say no nothing to our community. And RIP to the young girl, man, and I hope they get some type of justice for her, man. And I hope the little brother come forward and say stuff, because he know who his bullies are. He knows. So if you're trying to hold that information and, Osha said, trying to get revenge or something, dude, it's not gonna work, it, man. Just let the police do their job and go on about your day, man. Get these thugs off the street. So people, just let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe.